Hi guys, it's your FX coach Bliss Billion Dollar, and in today's session we're going to answer the question, when do we buy and when do we sell? So we know Forex is about selling and buying of assets or currencies, whatever thing that you're trading. But then, what are the things that we look at or the things that we use in order to know that we're supposed to buy? So in this video, we're going to know what we need to look at. So without wasting much of the time, let's get started. So, there are basically three types of Forex trading analysis that we undertake. So there's the technical analysis, the fundamental analysis, and the sentiment analysis. So I'm going to talk about each one of them one by one. So there's been a debate, which one is better, which one is more powerful. You know, if you trade fundamentals, you will say the fundamental analysis is good, awesome, powerful. If you trade technical analysis, you say it's more powerful and all that. Sentiment, it says about how you feel, right? So, but anyway, what is my take on that? My take is that, at least know a few things about each of them, but I use technical analysis. I don't trade fundamentals, so I use technical analysis. And in technical analysis, that is where we learn about, trading using, you can use indicators, you can use candlesticks, you can use price action. Then later on, we transition into what we call institutional trading. So institutional trading, that is something I teach in the intermediates course. So we're going to look at technical analysis. We're not going to learn about indicators. Of course, we'll know what indicators are and all that, but we don't trade using indicators, right? We don't need them. Our eyes are our greatest indicators. So if you've been exposed to indicators, don't worry. You've met the guy that is going to deliver you from those indicators, and I'm going to make your eyes become your greatest indicators. So let's continue. So fundamental analysis, what is it? It's basically trading based on the news. So sometimes you analyze the market in regards to the news, the financial news. So this news can be, maybe you remember we talked about NFP, which is non-farm payroll. Yeah, you can trade that and make money. We've seen people make money, trading fundamental analysis, fundamentals and all that. But I don't trade fundamentals. I used to, but I stopped, right? So, I won't say much about the fundamentals because I don't trade them. I can only say much on things that I trade. Yeah, so let's just move on. And let's talk about the technical analysis. So use indicators, chart patterns, candlesticks. This is the Fibonacci, support and resistance, pivot points, Elliott waves, etc., etc. So most times, the traders that I've met mostly, they are using technical analysis. So we're going to go in depth in technical analysis. We're going to start by learning the chart patterns, the candlesticks, support and resistance, the trend lines, the patterns, etc., etc. And we're going to look at each one of them in depth. So by the end of this course, you should be able to be in a position where you can flex and say you are a price action trader and all that. And basically that's what most of these guys that claim they are mentors are flexing about. Flexing, saying they're price action traders. But the good news is that you learn that in the beginners. For me, I consider that knowledge as something that I give to people in my beginners course. So at the end of it all, you should be able to flex to say you're a price action trader and you should be able to trade like them. Yes. Then once you start doing the intermediates course, you'll be able now to appreciate everything, the knowledge that I'll be able to offer and all that, and probably even make more money than these guys that are already flexing. What do you think made me very profitable in a short period of time? Because I've done what the majority is not doing. right? And this can happen to you. Okay, let's go on. So indicator trading. So indicators, this RSI, ADX, MACD, ATR, Ichimoku, and all the moving averages, stochastic, Bollinger Bands, and all those indicators that you know. Others are custom made, then others are already in the MT5 or MT4 platforms. I don't teach about indicators, but if you have developed interest in knowing more about them, please you can go on and learn more about them on YouTube or whatever. But I'm going to teach you how to make your eyes become your greatest indicator. So we have learned that in order to know when to buy and sell, we follow what we call technical analysis. And in technical analysis, that is where we learn about the chart patterns, the support and resistance, different kinds of things. And those things will help us know whether we are supposed to sell or we're supposed to buy. So those are the things that we look at. And guys, so that was it for this session. We are meeting in another session where we'll go now deeper in understanding now those things that are involved in technical analysis. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Bliss $1 billion.